I know it's a bit hard to rank one way of consuming something because it can be either excellent or terrible, but for the sake of this video, I'll just base it on my worst and best experience with them, and then I'll just average it out, you know. I think it's pretty good. For the ranking system, we're going from amazing experience. It just means I had an excellent time with it, at its peak, and even at its worst. For the I choose again, it just means that overall it was good. Even the bad were not too bad, and I could enjoy watching and experiencing that in all in all of its forms. At fun, I guess. It just means it's so average, you know. It wasn't the bads were just a bit annoying. The goods were very good, and yeah, that's it. It was dragging, in the sense of the worst were too bad for the best would shine. Really, I like. Yeah, I just think I'll just not watch like that often or read. And the last one, not again. I just it's the worst. You don't expect anything from it. I don't like it. From what we are ranking, we have animes, mangas, series. Yeah, non-anime animes because I don't think they should belong together. Visual novels and video games, yes, those two are also separated because you know after I'll just explain what's when it's visual novels time. Movies and light novels and general books in general. And the last one, you'll know when we get here. Also, through the video, and for some examples, I'll use Eraser because it got pretty much everything from this. It has a manga, an anime, a visual novel. I won't talk about the games. It got movies, and of course, a light novel. For the last one, I'll use it to illustrate a certain trend that popped out really lately. This video isn't going to be too serious, of course. I just want to make something fun with a chill list. Um, it's just my personal preference at the end of the day. So, animes. I'm not sure really how to classify this one because it really depends, and it's probably the hardest to produce out of everything alongside video games. There are a few animes I've enjoyed a lot, but the issue is that they're based on a light novel, and I still see the anime as inferior to them, which may or may not impact on my ranking on it. There are a few animes original that I loved, like Gurren Lagann, Lane, Evangelion. They were just fantastic. They show that without a source material, you can still make great animes for sure. I won't talk about animes that was from mangas because in majority of cases they are just good adaptations. Just in the majority of cases, yeah. We also have the bad apples, you know. uh, we can talk about the terrible follow-ups some series had, like One Punch Man recently, um, Tibet, which was, I don't know, Promised Neverland, of course, and Tokyo Ghoul Season 2 and 3. They completely made me hate the anime. In contrast to those, the manga is a lot more, interesting, amazing, especially Tokyo Ghoul. Well, it wasn't boring, but like I make the difference between boring and bad. Something can be boring but good, and something can be bad but not boring, like solo leveling or something. Yeah, that's yeah. For the ReZero anime, what it's what it got me into reading the series. So season one was just awesome. That after reading from the start, well, I can say it was really not good. Starting from arc 3 to arc 5, the adaptations were not really good. A lot of cuts, so it made me kinda hate the anime in a way, even though it brought me to the series. You know, season 4 is currently airing, but I can say it's really awesome. Like, the light novel, of course, is still better, but season 4 is currently getting adapted pretty amazingly, if you can say, yeah. I don't think they could do a great job. So, yeah. With all that being said, I think it deserves a solid. I choose again. Yeah, I choose again because sometimes anime can just be of horrendous, uh, horrible time. But it's not very rare because it doesn't happen really often. New animes are pretty good. Mangas. For the most part, they are the source of the animes you watch, and frankly, they're really good and amazing. Mangas like Steel Ball Run, Summit of the Gods, Goodbye Eri, uh, Pun Pun, they're all amazing and they're all fun to read from start to finish, especially Summit of the Gods. I really love this one. To be honest, I don't have much experience with mangas to know what a bad one is. All the things that I have read were pretty much awesome, I could say. Mangas are generally very enjoyable to read, like even with the lack of animations or even the sounds that are with animes. They're all pretty good from what I've read. For the ReZero manga, well, it's okay. From arc 1 to arc 3, it's really not that good. But the surprising part is that arc 4 of the manga is amazing and even better than the anime, which really shocked me here there. So I think we can say that because of my lack of experience, um, I'm kind of going on the side of mangas. So I'll just put it on. I choose to do that again because I don't really. I've read a lot. I've said it, and everything that I've read were good, but I don't think it's a good enough portion to judge correctly. So just put it in that. For series, non-animes, of course. Same for mangas, yes. I don't have a lot of experience with TV shows. I watched a few, like Mr. Robot, Dexter, You, Stranger Things, The Boys. They were all somewhat enjoyable, though Mr. Robot is really out of the bunch because it was amazing, awesome. insane. It was um like it's a 10 out of 10 TV show. Dexter also liked it. It was pretty cool. Um, it fell off a bit after season 5. Yeah, season 5 was alright, but the first 4 seasons were just awesome. And The Boys, I liked it before season 5 released. Stranger Things wasn't really all that. It was okay, I guess. The last season was bad, though season 1 was very cool. I loved the ambience it was trying to set. Um, Sad to see that they went on some weird path afterwards, but it's whatever. The series can be like long sometimes because of most episodes are an hour long, which can be hard to go through one alone, let alone seasons of a lot of episodes, you know? So it can be a drag if you're watching a lot in one sitting, because I don't have that much time in a day, so it can be a bit annoying to give up 1 hour to watch something that could be bad, like Stranger Things. But my least favorites ones don't really outweigh my amazing ones, though fortunately my top ones aren't all that, except for Mr. Robot, of course. So I think I'll put it into I had fun, I guess. Yeah. Visual novels. Okay. So this one might be the first amazing experience I've had on this list. Yes, even above mangas. Um, I really never played a bad or boring visual novel. The Everything I've played was amazing for sure, except for one. So like the difference I have with visual novels and games it's, is the gameplay mostly, because visual novels are, like in its name, a novel that is visually appealing, I guess, for the mass, because it's like has sounds, cool drawings, sometimes voice acting, which can really enhance novel. My favorite ones, for example, are like Suba Hibi, which was amazing. Steins Gate, awesome. Igarashi, which I'm doing right now. They're most of the time very long, which is not really a bad point for me. I know it can chew off quite a lot of people because it requires dedication, because like Igarashi, for example, it's like 160 hours long, which, yeah, it's dedication. But when those hours spent, it's like from a good game, it really, it really makes the lens worth, and you even sometimes want more, you know. For the ReZero visual novel, Prophecy of the Throne, well, it's okay. Again, mid-tier, not bad, just okay. The other parts of the franchise are very awesome. It's lacking on a medium I really love, which is visual novels, of course. It won't budge the rating because I don't think this just ReZero should matter on everything else I've played. Um, and I think overall it was visual novels I like very awesome. So goes it will go straight to amazing. Yes, our first amazing. Video games. So this one is probably also getting amazing. There, they are just too awesome, too big, too fabulous, too marvelous. You can have fun, experience something really awesome. You can have a fun experience. You can play something really awesome. I can take, for example, Hollow Knight, which is one of my favorite games ever, or Terraria, or like Ender Release, if you know that one. They are like, I think they really changed me, especially like Ender Lilies. I really recommend playing this one. And the thing is, with games, even the bad ones can be like tons of fun. I'll take like for example, games on Roblox. I know it's not really the standard for a video game, but those fun little passion projects are awesome. Like I said the bad ones, but like yeah, those when I say bad ones, I mean like those games that are very low quality but can be tons of fun to play with friends, for example, or even non-bad ones like Grace or Jujutsu Shenanigans. Yeah, I know, mainstream who, but all of them are like fucking awesome. They are not, they are not boring. They're not bad. They're good. I think overall, video games. What can I really say? They're awesome everywhere. Elden Rings, awesome. Minecraft, awesome. Even without big graphics, can be plenty of fun. So for video games, I think it's also going on amazing year. I'm very mixed on movies. A lot of things I've watched were not that good in my opinion. For example, the FNAF movies, emoji movies, War of Worlds, they were just bad, very bad. I didn't really hate it my time, except, except for the emoji movie, which is going to, like, just those three are going to impact my rating a lot. Yeah, of course I had good ones. There will be a lie, Demolition, Donnie Darko, the Stranger adaptation. They were fabulous. Unfortunately, but unfortunately, yeah, they're not bad. Like I would say, they're not bad for sure. There are some I just said, but they don't really stay in my mind too much, unlike other things. And it may be because they are one shots. Like of course they are one movie. That's what makes them special. They charge you with 1 or 2 hours of play of runtime. I also gotta talk about my favorite movie trilogies ever. The Kizu Monogatari movies are like a 10 out of 10 for me from start to finish. They're going to bring up the overall score a bit up because it was for 3 movies, and those 3 movies were 10 out of 10s. For the ReZero movies, well, they are alright, again. The adaptations were pre-made, not the novels, just the adaptations. They were not bad at first. I loved Memory Snow. It was awesome. Just sad that they were poorly adapted. Because overall ratings, I think I'll put it was dragging. Yeah, for light novels and books. Okay, I'm very excited for this one. I like very excited for this one. It's the thing I experience and consume the most. With like ReZero, I love the novels, Monogatari, Arigoto, and even the Mushoku novels. They are all just so awesome and they're never boring. I've never felt bored reading or any of them. I don't think I can describe how much fun I had while reading through them. They're just too awesome. Even with the bad books, they're also very cool and fun to go through. You can take Tensura for example. It's not bad, but it's not really, no, insane writing or anything spectacular. But it's very entertaining and not dragging at all. I also love reading random ones in my free time, like Kura Bear, For example, a very fun isekai. For real books, we have The Stranger and Blood Meridian. Incredible books, very incredible. Also, I've had a lot of enjoyment reading them. I've never had any bad experience with books and light novels. They were all entertaining, fun, amazingly written, and awesome from start to finish. That's what it makes awesome there. I just loved it. The imagination aspect also plays a lot, which I love. Imagining just fight scenes or emotional scenes with a voice or anything, which is something I love doing. So for sure, this is going in amazing tier. Ah, the bad kids, social medias. This is awful, god awful. Please don't experience things with that. Or if you do, I don't know what you're doing. It's crap. I've been fooled that sometimes by, I don't know, trusting others' opinions through social medias. Yeah, that's mostly what I'm talking about. Nothing good comes out of it. Maybe like edits, but that's all really. For ReZero, we have idiotic trends like Daniel, which, as well as being AI generated, it wasn't funny at all. Uh, People, yeah, there are also the term LARP, um, which really got popularized with Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and ReZero. People just don't want to interact with the media and they just want to feel included, which is a bit weird, and I don't really see the point in doing that. So, overall, social medias are just not good. No, straight to not again, please. Delete TikTok if you can, but it's bad. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with everything. Maybe I could have put mangas in amazing and video games one tier down, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm very satisfied. I could have talked about web novels and manhwas maybe in their own categories because they're pretty defined in their own genres and like they don't really associate with the others. From web novels, there are like not a lot of good ones. There are like four. I can recall 4 or 5 good ones that I have read. Uh, on big websites like webnovel.com, it's a bit doomed. Like the ASLab content is a bit taking over, which is sad to see. Also, my bad for my terrible, terrible, god awful accent, French accent. I'm trying to work on that. It can, yeah. I don't have much to add, so thank you for watching.